everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for continuing to tune in and coming to see what I have to say and what I have to show you. If you are a new person to my channel, thank you for coming. Please feel free to take a look at the other videos. I cover all sorts of things like garden tours, important questions like does your plant have a gender, houseplant tips, just really a lot of random garden related things. I like my channel to be a conversation, so I really welcome you guys coming and asking questions, and I want to answer all of them. I want a two-way conversation. And yeah, so subscribe, like, whatever, comment, please do. I want to hear from you. I have a little bit of a special treat this time. I went to New York City for work. I had an extra day there, which I planned into my trip so I can check out some plant shops, and I promised myself that I wouldn't buy anything, but I did. I should get it so I can show you. I'll show you at the end. You'll have to wait and see what I got, but it was awesome. So I'm going to show you some plant stores that I went to while I was in Manhattan. At some point I want to go and check out the ones in Brooklyn because they seem amazing, and there's some amazing Instagrammers that keep on posting about it, so I really want to go down there. That will be next trip. But in the meantime, please enjoy some amazing shops that I ran into in the Chelsea district. And most importantly, I am super excited to take you on a tour of the New York Botanical Gardens Conservatory. I'm a little bit of a conservatory fanatic, and whenever I am in a town, I always try to go to them. And I'm really happy that I was able to bring a lot of these plants to you. One thing that was super interesting about the New York Botanical Gardens is I got to see a lot of plants that we have available on the market in a conservatory setting. And so there are a lot of plants that I never thought about getting, like pear plants, calatheas, marantas, and all that stuff, and they never really did anything for me, but once I saw them in the conservatory, I need one. I really do, at least a couple kinds. Not really need, but I want. I will say I want some of them now. Like the Mosaica, Calathea Mosaica, I really do need that one. That one's gonna be on the list. If I can find it, I need to get it. Plus it's really cool to see plants in their sort of natural environment, like what they can do when they have infinite space in perfect humidity and college degree people taking care of them as opposed to like a houseplant enthusiast like me. And also a super special treat, my brother, Robert Wallace, who's a super talented musician, composed some music to go along with your views of plants in the conservatory. He is a super talented pianist. He is studying piano at Berklee School of Music. And it was really funny because I emailed him and I said, hey, Robert, I need some music to go over these pretty pictures of plants. And I sent him some plants. And not even an hour later, this kid's amazing. He sends me the most beautiful music like ever. And you're gonna hear that. And I'm gonna link his Instagram because that's where he posts a lot of his compositions right now. Somewhere up here. I'm dyslexic, so I don't really know where right or left is, and this is turned around, so I really have no idea where right or left is, so it's gonna be up there somewhere. And you have to go and listen to him and listen to his music, which you're gonna listen to, obviously, and I'm starting to ramble, which means I need to cut this short. So please enjoy views of the New York Botanical Gardens, and then I'm gonna show you what I got in New York as a present to myself for being in New York. That's why I got it. The plan was to go to this place called Foliage Paradise and then go up to the Bronx to go to Botanical Gardens. But then I ran into this place, which was on the way, and it's called Noble Planta. And apparently this area is really well known for their orchids. There was this place that had these amazing orchids, and I really want one of these hanging ones. I don't have one. I have a lot of these guys. Stop dyeing orchids, it's stupid, it's not naturally blue, but look at all the other really pretty orchids, really strong orchid games. And Hoyas, look, there's Hoyas! And here is the largest pitcher plant I've ever seen outside of the Botanical Gardens. Amazing. So yeah, they really have a little bit of everything in this shop. I mean, look, there's some really cool stuff in here, and they were big. I mean, look at this space. It looks like a jungle, and that's what I want my house to look like, is a jungle like this, because there's so many amazing, cool, healthy plants. And they even had these large cacti and large fiddle leaf figs and literally all the Instagram plants, which I shouldn't be surprised because, come on guys, this is New York City. Of course, they have literally all the super cool things because this is where cool things are invented. It's New York City. But I still was super impressed. This was in the middle of everywhere in Manhattan. But I know what you're really here for. You guys want to see the Botanical Garden. So let's go on the subway and I'm not going to talk during this. I just want you to look at the pretty pictures of plants and listen to my brother's music because it's amazing. So let's go ahead inside. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed listening to my brother's music and seeing all those amazing plants. I was losing it the entire time I was there, and I was amazed there were not more people there. I pretty much had the whole place to myself. Where are all the people that should be in these botanical gardens? Why aren't anyone going to them? Because it's amazing. They are gorgeous and it's full of plants. Go to your botanical gardens. Go and be a member of your local botanical gardens. Because you know what? Going there and not seeing any people there made me realize that I need to support my local botanical gardens. So look forward to a Buffalo, New York botanical garden tour in the near future, and I'm going to become a member because it's important to support these institutions so people keep coming and that they're still there for people to come to. Now for the plant that I got in New York, it's really not super exciting. It's an Instagram plant in the moment and everyone has one. I'm excited because I was casually looking for one and all the ones that I saw were teeny tiny and just pathetic, and I really wanted a big one because I'm impatient with certain plants. I mean, I have Hoyas. Hoyas are less than impatient. If you have Hoyas, you're gonna agree with me. But for succulent-y things, yeah, I know. I want a big one, like right away. So, this is what I got. Woo! I got this big string of pearls, and it's already cascading and looking wonderful. And look, it has a flower. Yeah, I couldn't say no to this. So this is on my window over there. I'll show you. what it looks like in its space. I'm excited. It's already looking fabulous, and it's easy to, apparently, I was really worried about flying with the plant, like, oh, are you allowed? But I mean, I know I'm the same state. I'm going from Eastern New York to Western New York, but you never know. TSA can be a little rough sometimes. But honestly, I had absolutely no problem. I had it in a little paper bag. It went through security, no fuss, and it was easy. So now I'm gonna go all over to the rest of America and go pick up plants in places. So I hope you enjoyed the garden tour and my brother's music. Please feel free to subscribe. There will always be some sort of garden related tour and tips and tricks and silly things like how to turn a telephone into a planter. That is on the plan. I'm just kind of focusing more on things that I can do outside right now because it's not snowing yet. Isn't that amazing? So I'm focusing on things that I can do outside, and then when I'm stuck inside, I'm gonna do crazy stuff like turn a telephone into a planter. So you wanna subscribe so you can see that. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you thought about this video. Bye.